and this is me, little egghead, squashed because I was born at 33 weeks. and I think I just reflect on what his presence meant for me in my life. So,
I mean, the picture, it just does have that absolutely unconditional adoration of a father for a child.
yes.
And I think Shelley picked up on that, you know, about how she felt her leadership journey had been enabled by her earliest leaders, her parents, who just said that all things were possible.
Indeed. And in fact, his dying was another possibility for me. He opened up a space for my mum to be in my life in a much more significant way. I think I would have ended up in jail or something if he'd been my father through my entire life. He was such a cheeky larrikin who got into trouble all of the time, big drinker, big smoker, speeding in his car. All I remember are all the stories of the terrible things that he did when I was young, like throwing acorns from the hollow of a tree and eating the Christmas cake on Christmas Eve and flushing his dad's pipes down the toilet and crashing his MG and all of this. But I just remember him with deep affection. But he opened up a space for my mum to be that other unconditional support in my life. And she was much steadier than he was in life. And she absolutely opened up that world of possibility by being she always said yes. Whatever I thought I wanted to do, places I could go, things to explore, she always said yes. And the only time she kind of put the brakes on was when she'd come downstairs and she'd say, please stop studying, it's too late. But other than that, the world opened up for me because of her views. And so this reminds me both of his presence in my life and his absence that opened up possibilities.
Probably as a parent yourself, you now look back on that and think, God, that was pretty phenomenally generous of my mum, because you did travel a lot into some pretty challenging places. You could understand a woman who was widowed young might think, you know, where you should practice? In Croydon, about 20 metres down the road from me. That's what I'd say to my kids. So
yeah, and I would always tell her after the fact that something had happened. Sorry, I've been charged by a rhinoceros in Nepal, or I've just been skydiving, but I'm fine, or a jaguar walked past me in Guatemala. There were so many things. Actually, she'd usually find out a month later because you have to go to the post restant and send a letter and update. That was...
You didn't put it on your Insta profile.
I didn't put it on my Insta profile. # sorry.
Sorry, Mum.